deliciously with Ara. Ngayon gagawa tayo ng jjajang bap, and I'm gonna also show you how to make the jjajang. So, jjajang is an all-time favorite of all the Koreans. We have this variety of dishes na kailangan natin gawin using the jjajang base. Jjajang basically means fried bean paste, and this is actually the main ingredient, our chunjang, which you can buy from the Korean groceries, and they come in like black packs na nakasealed. Normally, if we just use this one, medyo mapait ang kanyang lasa niya. So for jjajangmyeon or jjajang bap na gagawin natin today, we have to really cook our jjajang or the chunjang, which will be the basis for all the different dishes. I'm gonna show you how to make the very special jjajang sauce na pwede natin itago sa ating ref for different variety of meat. So first of all, we're gonna have our onions na kailangan natin i-chop ng malilipis, and also our leeks. I have here around 3-4 pieces ng buong leeks. Hati na siya ng maliliit lang. So now, nahiwa ko na yung ating mga ingredients. I'm gonna show you how to fry our chunjang para tayo magiging special jjajang sauce ngayon. So we need a lot of oil. So there's around 1/2 cup of our cooking oil. And before talaga siya uminit, I'm gonna be adding in already my leeks. Stir fry natin siya. So ngayon kumukulo na yung ating leeks, I'm gonna be adding in my chopped 2 pieces of onions. You can always have more or less of the onions kasi diba ang sarap-sarap ng lasa niya, especially with the oil. So we're gonna cook it until talagang malantang-malantang yung ating onions. So as you can see, medyo nag-half transparent na yung ating mga onions. We're gonna now add in 1 cup of my ground pork, or these are roughly around 220 grams. The masarap na gamitin na pork is yung medyo mataba. So if you can like request for like a liempo cut na pwede siya pang grind, it's a lot better. And then haluin natin siya ng haluin kasi baka dumikit siya ng buo. We'll just loosen it up. And as I have medyo na-loosen up ko na yung ating ground pork, I'm gonna be adding in 1 tablespoon of chopped or minced ginger. So after na ma-fully cook yung ating mga karne, saka yung ating onions, we're gonna now add in our chunjang sauce or yung black bean paste. And hinaan natin yung fire kasi madali talaga siya masunog. And if ever masunog siya, it will become very hard. So medyo parang mid-fire lang. We'll loosen it up. So as you can see, nagbo-bubbly na yung ating mixture. I'm gonna turn off my fire. And this one, we can actually cool it down and store it in the ref. And then, meron siyang oil. Don't throw the oil because that will help preserve our chunjang base. And we can actually use that anytime to make different kinds of jjajang-based food like jjajangmyeon, jjajang bap. And so, we're already done with our chunjang sauce or the jjajang sauce. So, medyo lumamig na yung ating mixture. I normally pour it on a sealed case like this. So once we have cooked our chunjang base or our jjajang sauce, this becomes a basis. So you can store this in the ref for up to like 3 months as long as it's properly sealed. So we're gonna set this aside, and now I'm gonna show you how we can make a food like jjajang bap using this as our base. So now for my jjajang bap, all I'm gonna need is my leeks. Of course, I love leeks, and of course around 2 pieces of eggs. I'm gonna be slicing this very thinly for my leek oil. So once I've already chopped off my leeks, I'm gonna turn on my fire. And if you're gonna be using this jjajang base na ginawa natin kanina, you can actually use the oil from here. So let's say I already have I just got this from the ref. I'm gonna use the oil para hindi sayang. I'm just gonna put it around 2 tablespoons. And then I'm gonna throw in my leeks. And then once my leeks are almost nalalanta na sa fire, I'm gonna set this aside. And I'm gonna break my egg. And then just scramble lang natin siya na isa-scramble. Just, parang haluin na lang natin siya ng roughly. So, I just roughly break my egg, like briefly scramble my egg. Like that. And I'm gonna be adding in my jjajang mixture that I've made. So, around 3 tablespoons per serving. Haluin lang natin siya ng haluin. And once it's fully coated, it's already cooked. So, papatayin ko na yung ating fire. Tada! So here is my very simple jjajang bap. I used my very special jjajang sauce that we've been doing it today. I hope you enjoy, and you can use this jjajang base as in different kinds of meal, even or jjajang meal and all sorts of meals. So I hope you enjoy cooking with Ara. Thank you. See you next time. Bye! Because the jjajang sauce that we've made, we can store it in the ref. I think this can be a very emergency food that when we have visitors that are coming around, that we have to quickly come up with a very special dish. This can be it. It's so simple but so good. Hindi siya masarap. Hindi siya parang lasa ng binadali lang. It's very, very savory. Ang sarap.